What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you are notified every single time I drop a video and you don't miss not one video. Everybody in here, smash that like button, share this video, and drop a comment down below during the video, after the video, before the video, whatever you feel. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what you want to see next. You saw by the title and the thumbnail, we got a good one. So let's get straight into this groom. Also, you guys, make sure you're continuing to watch the ads. I know some of them can be a little lengthy, but watch them as much as you can for as long as you can. It truly does help support the channel and support me. It helps me to do this on a more full-time basis, and it really does keep me out in the algorithm as I've been, and keeps the channel growing. I really appreciate it and love you guys. Let's get back into the groom. Okay, everybody, so this is Dolly, and she, as you saw, is a 1-year-old Australian Shepherd who is experiencing her first grooming appointment ever. Now, she's had plenty of baths before, plenty of drying experiences. All of it has been done at home. They've been kind of doing her at home, but she's gotten to a point where they feel like she's been shedding so much that they don't want to do it at home anymore. So they bring her now to us to get groomed, and they absolutely love what she looked like when she was picked up. So I'm going to be walking through for y'all how to do a outline trim on a dog that does not get shaved. So a dog that has an undercoat. I know the last time y'all saw an Australian Shepherd on my channel, I shaved it at the owner's request, but this one's a little different. We're going to be doing an outline trim, and I'm going to show you all how to do natural feet. So to get her coat ready, we're going to be doing a bath on her, and I'm going to be washing her 2 times. The first wash is just going to be the basic protein shampoo that conditions as well, and then her second wash is going to be another protein shampoo, which is the same protein shampoo that I'm washing her in the first time, but the second wash is going to have the iGroom de-shedding conditioner in it. Now, at first, when I first started using the iGroom de-shedding conditioner, I would put it on just the conditioner first, but the conditioner is so thick and it's so hard to wash out. I started to create my 2-in-1. I'm in a groomers group on Facebook, and somebody gave me the idea, and I've done it ever since, and it works phenomenally. It works just as well as if I would put the conditioner on by itself. So what I do is I put the conditioner in first, I froth it, then I put the shampoo in, and then I shake all of that up together, as well as the water filled up to the top of the bottle, and that's how I create my 2-in-1 shampoo. Now, in order for you to create a 2-in-1 shampoo that's going to work like this one, you need a decent quality 2-in-1 shampoo. So the iGroom de-shedding and detangling shampoo and conditioner is phenomenal. It smells amazing. I promise you, you are not going to be let down by this, and it also helps a lot with shedding, and if you do it consistently, it actually reduces the shedding on your dog. So for her first wash, I'm going to be scrubbing her up pretty good, creating a nice lather, and then I'm going to let her sit in this for about 5 minutes just so it can continue to lift the dirt and the oils off of her coat. And then when I go back in to do the second wash, it's going to get her really clean and fully loosen up all of that undercoat, so I'm able to blow it out and brush her out and give her a nice haircut. So as I've stated in other videos, you do not want to shave these type of dogs because their coat will never grow back in the same. And there are so many people that shave their dogs and they're like, well, we shaved them the first time and it grew back in just fine. But it never actually grows back in the same. The undercoat grows faster, so it makes the coat a lot thicker and a lot more to handle, and they actually shed more when you shave them because you're damaging that top layer. There's nothing to protect the undercoat and the skin, so it just grows in, and it grows in damaged because there's no protection to cover it. Shaving a double-coated dog like this can also cause clogged hair follicles and can create alopecia, so it doesn't grow back in certain spots, so it'll grow back in patchy, and some areas will be bald. So you don't necessarily want to shave a dog like this because it can severely damage the coat. Or any dog with any type of undercoat you don't want to shave down. Somebody asked me if I can do a video on shaving a Chihuahua. You don't really shave a Chihuahua either. Those type of dogs you don't shave because, again, it can damage the coat. Even long hair Chihuahuas you don't shave down. You want to give them a light trim. It's just going to mess up their coat and it can damage their skin in the long run. So it's better to just do a good de-shedding bath and condition and do a nice outline trim. Now, with that being said, even with doing a nice outline trim, you can still scissor too short on the dog's coat and damage the coat. So it's very important not to scissor the top layer of the coat unless that's what the owner's asking for and they understand the risks. So some owners will also say that they understand when they really don't. So what I'll do before I even take a clipper blade to the dog, if the owner is asking for me to shave the dog, I'll show them, okay, do you mean shave like this short? And also, if you are looking to shave the dog this short, let me show you what it's probably going to look like when it grows back in. Now, a dog that's young and healthy, the coat's going to grow back in certain areas and it's going to look like it grew back in nicely, but in reality it's not growing back in as nice as it would if you did not shave the coat. And over time it's going to start to not grow back in. So especially when you're starting to shave down older dogs, they already have so many things that they're lacking when they're older, and they need different supplements and things like that to control whatever's going on in their body. Once you start to mess with their coat and their fur and you're shaving it down, older dogs get a thinner coat anyway, so that's going to lessen the chances of their coat growing back fully nice with the top layer.
Okay, see how easy that is?
Now with Dolly, she started off great for the bath, and something about when you wash a dog's face, something about wetting their face right in the beginning they're okay with, but as soon as you try and rinse the soap off their face, that's when they start to lose it. And that's what she's doing now. She's trying to get me to stop now. Australian Shepherds are herding dogs. Now, when they herd, they try and nip at you. And it's not an aggressive thing or anything like that, but they try and nip at you. Some of them jump up and try and smack you with their paws, but a lot of them try and nip at you to hurt you. Now, Dolly doesn't do that. Dolly is one of the dogs that will jump up and smack you with her paw to try and get you to stop doing what you're doing and avoid what you're doing at all costs. Now, she was doing phenomenal, but at one point I did have to get really stern with her so she would stop and knock it off so we can get her out of the tub, because that's ultimately what she wanted, was to get out of the tub. So, like I said, at one point I had to get stern with her, but for the rest of the groom, she was amazing. She's a very, very sweet dog, and she did really, really good. Now, if you stick around for the video, in the end, I'm actually going to show you how to put bows in a dog's hair with hemostats. I actually learned how to do that this year, and I'm pretty decent at it. So I wanted to show you guys, just in case you were trying to figure out how to do it at home.
That's 32. Get a nice scrub.
And their names were Beamer and Bentley, and I did the song Beamer, Benz, and Bentleys.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That was like the only video I've made that was not a complete loss.
Listen, TikTok can be hard. It can be hard.
Well, I follow a bunch of groomers on TikTok and talk.
I think you should do that.
Now, this is the second wash that I was talking about, where there is conditioner as well as the shampoo inside the same bottle. So she's being conditioned and washed for the second time.
Your foot, well, it's not going to happen. I have to wash it. Just water. Calm down. Don't rinse you when you're done with the water, okay? water. You're not drowning nothing. No. 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 Settle down. Settle down. Alright, let me just this. You're not being hurt. You are just fine. Right.
I explain this a lot, but sometimes a dog will test you just to see how far they can go before you quick get them back in line. And that essentially is what she was doing. A lot of herding dogs actually do that. They will test you and push you just to see how far they can get. And some dogs, even when you're stern with them, they will keep pushing and pushing just to see if they can make you ease up or budge a little bit. But as long as you stay strong and you stay stern and you don't let them see you, essentially if you don't let them see you break, they will back down eventually and become the submissive one and let you do what you have to do. But it takes a lot for you to be stern with these dogs. You have to assert yourself with dogs, and you have to set the tone for the dogs so they understand who's the alpha in the situation and who they need to listen to. Because at the end of the day, you have to remember these are dogs and they operate on a different basis and a different mindset than humans do.
Oh, all right. Well, had to get your mouth closed. You wouldn't swallow no water.
So I'm about to spot shave some mats, and real quick I just wanted to say, when you're spot shaving a mat, you do not want to just take the clippers to the back of the ear. You want to separate the hair that's matted from the hair that's not matted, and then shave out the part that is matted. And that's kind of how you can hide a spot shave. Unless the whole back of the ear is matted, then you'll have to shave the whole back of the ear. But if it's a tiny knot that you have to spot shave out, you just want to separate the hair and then shave it out that way.
Come on, I'll shake out your mats. No. No. Nope. Nope.
So now we're going to start her natural feet, and to start the natural foot you want to go in and you want to clean out the paw pads really well. You don't want to go too much on the side of the paw pad because that's going to mess up the look of the natural foot.
Come on, I just did your back feet, so you should be just fine for your front feet, theoretically, right? Come on.
One of the ways that I was actually able to tell that she's definitely been groomed before is because her paw pad hair was little to none. Now, a dog that's never had anything done before, their paw pad hair is just as long as their body hair. But because she didn't have much, that's how I was able to know that she was definitely groomed before. And even if it's not in a salon, they did stuff to her at home.
Okay.
Now, generally for natural feet, you want to do the nails next, but her nails weren't super long. I still did grind them, but they weren't super long where I needed to do them second. So you want to go through in between each paw and fluff up the hair. Now, I like to do this with my fingers. Some groomers use a brush, some of them use a comb. I find that with my fingers I can grab all of the hair. But once you do that, you want to just scissor all of it off.
Like what I did last time, this is super easy. Come on, I'm just gonna fluff up all this hair. See? That was easy. Alright, up to Daisy. Come on.
And then essentially you're going to do that to all of the feet, and there you have natural feet. Now, sometimes for certain dogs, you have to go under the paw pad and scissor around the foot. But for her, she did not have a lot of hair under her paw pads, as you guys saw. So when I cleaned out her paw pads and lightly
This one?
clippered around her paw, everything that needed to come off came off. And that is how you do a natural foot.
Ooh, that was disgusting. Alrighty, let's get these nails done. I know you're gonna hate it. It's okay. It's alright. I know, but listen, you got sharp nails, so I gotta do it. Good job. Good girl. Good job, little mama. Oh, you're so good. I'm hoping I jinxed myself. Yeah. Good job. Oh, that's a good girl. I'm assuming you've gotten your nails done before, little lady. Because you're doing better for this than the bath. I'm so proud of you. Oh. What? No, wait. Hold on. No, it's okay. You can't have it. You can smell it, but that's it. Good job. Come on. Good job. Don't you kick that foot. Ah, watch it. You're gonna fall. Don't do that. Now you weren't perfect for your feet. Dolly. Stop, Dolly. Nope. Come on, Dolly. Come on, Dolly. Good job, Dolly. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Dolly. See? Super easy. Good job. Let's see this one. Hold on. One more toe. One more toe. Good job. Good job, Dolly.
So now we're going to go ahead and start her outline trim. Now when the owners dropped off, they asked for a very tight outline trim. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go through, I'm going to brush her out, brush all over, and then I'm going to scissor everything that is sticking out that does not align with the outline and the shape of her body. So if you're looking under her underbelly right now, you can see those hairs that are sticking out or kind of hanging down, her fur that's hanging down. You want to scissor all that off when you're doing a tight outline trim. And then so on and so forth around her body, around her chest, her legs, and then her butt. Her butt area, you want to make it round, so when you're scissoring, you want to scissor at an angle or thin and shear at an angle, so that makes her butt look curved. Now generally when people ask for an outline trim, a tight outline trim, they want around their ears trimmed up really tight, but they didn't want a lot of hair off of her ears, so I neatened up her ears. I didn't take it too tight, but they did want her legs and her butt, her belly and her chest taken pretty tight, so I had to scissor all of that really tight.
Okay. Thanks. Say hi to YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Right. Why?
So you can see all the hair that was hanging past her body and just past her legs and her chest, I scissored up. So under her underbelly, all of that I scissored right on off, because that is what they're looking for, a nice tight outline trim. Now if they're looking for a light trim, you just go in and neaten the bottom part up so there are no scragglies. Or split ends. That's kind of what we call our hair. We call our hair split ends. So you can look at a dog and scissor off the split ends when you're doing a light trim.
Don't be like that shit too over there, okay? You continue to be a good girl. You're so off. She needs to settle.
I'm surprised you can do anything. I was in here crying. And as soon as you get closer, she freaks out. You did a really good scoop for her eyes, though. I'm surprised you were able to do that. Yes, no, yeah, even.
So right here, when you're thinning shearing her butt, so you want to thin and shear at an angle. So downward at an angle, and then at some point I go upward in an angle. So you want to do an angle downward and an angle upward, and that's going to create a round butt for her. Well, the illusion of a round butt.
Oh, yeah, that's her. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. That's Pepper. She cracks me up.
And always remember, when you're scissoring, your comb is your best friend. So you want to scissor and comb out. If there's anything sticking out, any fluff, you want to scissor that, then comb back out. You want to get to a point where when you're combing, there's nothing else sticking out. And that's how you know when they shake, it won't be any loose hairs all over the place. So when you're doing a tight trim on the front legs as well as the back feet, you want to scissor all of that loose hair nice and tight. You don't necessarily have to scissor it really short where it's completely gone, but you want to take the parts that kind of stick out and scissor that nice and tight. And also, the reason why I scrub my dog so well is because it makes this part so easy. The bath is literally the most important part of the groom, so if you don't have a clean dog, you're going to struggle with the groom.
Yeah. Do what you can. Send her home. Not your fault for trying to kill her.
Now I'm going to go through and do the same thing that I did on the other side on this side.
No, 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 no. Let me go get her towel. Nah, stay. No, no, I need you right here. Because I know you're going to.
It's so funny because as I'm doing the voiceover, her eyes are closed right here. Dogs really fall asleep when you're grooming them, and it is the cutest thing, I swear. That's actually one of the biggest things that I love about grooming. When you're scissoring a dog and then they end up falling asleep. It's so cute. Make me want to fall asleep too.
Where you going? Stop, stop. Good girl. Come here.
I just want to say real quick, she is a beautiful dog. Like, oh my goodness, she is a gorgeous dog. If I could, I would get a dog that looks just like her. Now, I want a merle color Australian Shepherd, but my heart won't allow me to do it because Australian Shepherds are very smart dogs and they need certain outlets, and I cannot provide that for a dog right now. So an Australian Shepherd is not on my to-do list of dogs to get. Not to mention I have 3 dogs and I don't want a 4th one right now, especially a 4th one that is a larger size dog that eats a lot more, because the 3 that I have now, they eat as much as one Australian Shepherd would in a day. So I'm going to stick with the 3 that I have for now. And maybe in the future, maybe I'll get not a Doberman. That is a dog that I want. I'll get an Australian Shepherd in the future, but I'm going to first get a Doberman because I really want a Doberman. Now, I know they need outlets as well, but I don't plan on getting a Doberman until I have those outlets and those resources for the dog. So now I'm going to be working on her front legs, and I'm going to be scissoring about a little more than half off. I'm going to take them tight, but I'm not going to get rid of them completely because that is a part of the Australian Shepherd that's supposed to be there. And although they want it really tight, I didn't want to take it too tight, and they absolutely love the haircut anyway, so they were pretty pleased with what she got.
They.
So for Australian Shepherds, you're not supposed to shave their sanitary because their furnishings are supposed to be long and flowy, so it's supposed to flow with everything else. But because they wanted a tight outline trim, I took a 3/4 guard comb to her sanitary, so I didn't shave it, but I did take it tight where it flowed and matched the outline of her body. Okay, so the trick that I learned with hemostats and bows. So close the hemostats and wrap it around 4 times. And then you want to take a piece of hair and you want to twist it. Clip the hemostats onto the hair, but not all the way down close to the skin. Pull the rubber band past the hemostat so it's now on the hair. And then turn your hemostats where they're in the loop of the hair and pull the hair out, but you want to hold the base of the hair so you're not pulling their air and pulling their skin. And that's how you put a bow in with hemostats. Now you do want to be careful how you put the bow in, because if you're pulling the hair and you pull the hair up, the bow is going to stick up, if that makes sense. So you want to pull the hair down in the direction of how the hair grows as opposed to pulling it up, because it's going to look like a lopsided bow, if that makes sense. And she's going to have 2 pieces of hair sticking up on each side of her ears. Okay, so now I'm putting the finishing touches on Miss Dolly, and we are going to take a quick flashback look at her before. So this is what she looked like when she first came in, and this is her after. I think she looks so cute. She's such a beautiful, gorgeous dog. Oh my god, she was the absolute sweetest and the absolute best for her first time coming in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share this video, drop a comment down below, do all that fancy YouTube stuff. I love you guys. Train your dogs for grooming. Make sure you watch every video straight through. Watch those ads. Enjoy the videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys.